the TP Volume Range Indicator, which is offered for various platforms on the TradingFinder website. From this section, you can download the indicator file for MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 platforms and run it on your chart. Additionally, traders can read this page to learn about how the indicator works and its functionality. From the Navigator section, we select the indicator file and drag it onto the chart to run the indicator. Once the indicator is placed on the chart, it starts displaying two vertical lines and also shows the volume profile on the right side of the chart. Traders who analyze their trades by examining volume at price levels can use the TPV and volume range indicator to analyze their desired zones. By using this indicator and the two vertical lines provided, we can select our desired range so that the indicator displays the volume profile for the area between these two vertical lines on the right side. For example, here I select this upward movement leg, and on the right side it displays its volume profile for me. Here, after the price pulls back and reaches the high volume area shown here, we can observe a quick price reaction at this point. In the Settings section, under the Input tab, there are options available for us. In the first part, we can select the calculation mode, which offers three different modes here. The first mode is an option where we can easily select two vertical lines with a specific and defined distance between them. By selecting the second mode, the indicator performs these calculations for a specific amount going backward from the last candle, and we can set this amount in the second input. And by selecting the third mode, only one vertical line can be adjusted. When you move the red vertical line, the blue vertical line also moves at a specific distance from the red one, and the calculations are performed accordingly. You can set the distance between these two lines in this section. Here, the distance from the red vertical line to the blue vertical line is 1440 minutes, and the calculations are performed accordingly. In the second option, we can set the calculation period for the ranges, which is currently set to 1 minute here. Depending on the second and third modes, we can use this option. The third input relates to the maximum number of points considered for the volume profile, which we can set here. By default, it is set to 100 points. In the next option, we can select a scale for the point value, which is set by default to multiply by 10. Here, we can also choose the multiply by 1 or multiply by 100 options. In the next input, we can select the source that is considered for the calculations, which by default is set to 1 minute. Here we can choose between ticks 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and 30 minutes. In the next section, we can adjust the settings related to the volume profile. In the first input, there is the option to set the display style of the volume profile histogram, which includes 5 different modes. Here I select the fourth mode, and the way the volume profile is drawn changes for me. We can freely choose between the different modes as we wish. In the next section, there is an option that allows us to change the position of the volume profile display to our preferred location. Here I carefully select the left inside mode, and the comprehensive volume profile is then clearly displayed for me, precisely between the two left inside ranges. In the next section, there is the color setting for the primary line, which is considered as the low volume area, and in the following input, you can select the color for the secondary line, which is regarded as the high volume levels, and you can change it to any color you like. In the next section, we can set the thickness of the histogram lines. In the next option, we can choose the mode line color, which is displayed here as the central line or the line where the highest volume is located. In the following modes, there are the maximum line, median line, and VWAP lines, which are disabled by default. And to enable and display these lines, we can change their colors so that the lines are shown to us. In the next section, there are options for configuring the lines, where we can set the thickness of the mode lines and choose the drawing style for the median line and VWAP. You can select from 5 styles: solid, dash, dot dash dot, and dot dot. Finally, you can also change the color of the mode level line to your preferred color. The prominent green lines, clearly displayed on the chart, serve as the primary levels within each distinct range. We can effectively utilize these specific points, or alternatively, by simply clicking on the None option, we can conveniently disable this particular feature. Well, friends, we finally reached the very end of this comprehensive indicator tutorial. We would be absolutely delighted if you could kindly share your valuable comments and insightful suggestions with us in the dedicated comment section below. Your feedback is truly appreciated and helps us improve.